Welcome to School Page Video Teacher. Tenth CBSE Physics Chapter The Human Eye and the Colorful World. After watching this video, you will be able to understand the structure of human eye and the function of human eye. In our previous chapter, we have studied about light and some of its properties. In this chapter, we shall use these ideas to study some of the optical phenomena in nature, and finally discuss about rainbow formation, splitting of white light, and blue color of the sky. Let us start with human eye. The human eye is one of the most valuable and sensitive sense organs. It enables us to see the wonderful world and colors around us. On closing our eyes, we can identify objects to some extent by their smell, taste, sound they make, or by touch. It is, however, impossible to identify colors while closing our eyes. Hence, of all the sense organs, the human eye is the most significant one, as it enables us to see the beautiful and colorful world around us. So when the eye is removed from the socket, it will look something like this. So this is the eyeball. So eyeball is approximately spherical in shape. So let us study the internal structure of the eye. So this is the internal structure of the human eye, which is having the diameter of about 2.3 centimeter. So this is the diameter of the eye. Before we understand the working of human eye, let us understand the different parts of human eye. The first part of eye is called as cornea. So cornea is the outermost covering which protects our eye. So this is the outermost covering which protects our eye. This pink color structure is called as iris, which is a dark muscular diaphragm that controls the size of the pupil. This is called as pupil. Pupil is the small opening which regulates the amount of light entering into the eye. Pupil appears black because no light is reflected from it. This is the eye lens. In our previous chapter, we have studied how images are formed by lenses. Similarly, the eye lens is used to form image of objects. So our eye is like a camera, and this part is called as retina. So retina is a part where image is formed. Image can be formed anywhere in this place. This is called as retina. Retina is like film in a camera. This is called as optic nerve, which connects to the retina and carry the signals to the brain. So it will carry the signals to the brain. At the junction of retina and optic nerve, there are no light sensitive cells, due to which no vision is possible at this spot. So this spot is called as blind spot. The space between the cornea and the eye lens is filled with a watery liquid called as aqueous humor, and the space between the eye lens and the retina is filled with a transparent jelly-like substance called vitreous humor. So let us understand the important parts of human eye in detail. So we have studied that the first part of human eye is called as cornea. So light enters into the eye through a thin membrane called as cornea. It is made of a transparent substance and it is bulging outwards. So it is bulging outwards so that the outer surface of the cornea is convex in shape. So basically you should understand that this cornea is a transparent substance which protects our eye from dust particles. And the second important part of the eye was iris. So iris controls the size of the pupil. Controls the size of the pupil. So if iris controls the size of the pupil, what does the pupil do? Pupil regulates and controls the amount of light entering the eye. So pupil regulates and controls the amount of light entering the eye. Since iris controls the amount of light entering the eyes, the iris automatically adjusts the size of the pupil according to the intensity of light received by the eye. So this is the eye of a person when outside light is bright. When outside light is bright. So this eye is covered by a transparent substance called as cornea. This ring-shaped structure is called as iris, and this hole is called as pupil. So this is what you can see here. It is a black hole in between the iris. Since the outside light is bright, the size of the pupil is small so that less light enters into the eye. And this is the eye of a person when outside light is dim. So when outside light is dim, you may notice that the size of the pupil has increased, whereas the size of the iris is reduced. Here, since the outside light is dim, the pupil has become large so that more light enters into the eye of a person. You might have experienced when you enter into a cinema hall, you are not able to see objects clearly. But after some time, you are able to see things around you. This is because you have entered from bright light to a room with dim light. The pupil acts like a variable aperture whose size gets adjusted with the help of the iris. Now let us understand the working of human eye. If suppose this is an object, we know that many rays are emitted from this object. This rays pass from cornea, then pass through pupil, and then to lens. So in this image, you may see that the image of the object is formed on the retina. Since this lens is a convex lens, it converges the light rays on retina. So retina acts like a screen. We have studied in our previous chapter that when light converges, image is formed. The image formed is real and inverted. The image which you can see here is a real and inverted image. Retina is a delicate membrane having a large number of light sensitive cells called rods and cones, which responds to the intensity of light and color of objects by generating electric signals. Now I'm sure you must be confused thinking, if the inverted image is formed on the retina, then how are we able to see objects erect? So how is this possible? This is possible because the electrical signals from the retina are sent to the brain via optic nerves. So whenever the image is formed on the retina, which is inverted, it is sent to the brain via optic nerve The brain interprets these signals and finally processes the information so that we perceive or see the objects as they appear. For example, if this is the eye of a person and he is looking at the tree here, if this is the tree, so these are the light rays which are emitted from the tree, and the image of the tree will be formed here, which will be inverted. So you'll see a tree which is like this. So this signals will be sent to the brain. So when the brain receives the information that the image is formed on retina, the brain processes the information and enables us to see the object as it appears and not the inverted objects. Hence, this is the working of human eye. In our next video, let us understand what is the power of accommodation for the human eye. After watching this video, now you should have understood the structure and function of human eye. Thank you for watching. For more videos, visit our website videoteacher.schoolpage.me.